Good morning, Coyotes. It's Mrs. Chabatini, and I'm here again with Mr. Zanyartu and Mrs. Burnett, and we're here for our second edition of our virtual Friday flag. Today is September 18th, and we are going to begin with our flag salute. Please stand. Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. So good morning. I just wanted to talk to you about something important, and that is your attendance and participation in class. So what is very important is that you log in on time, whether you need an alarm clock to do that or help from a parent. It's super important because your teachers are working very hard. They're getting the lessons prepared. And if you don't show up, you're missing out on the great learning. And we want you to get all of the information as possible. Also, this time around, what's different than what we did in the spring is we're getting graded. And so our first progress reports are coming out in October, and your parents will also be sitting with your teacher, either in person or virtually, to talk about how you're doing in school. Especially the upper graders who can kind of look at their grades online. Keep track of what you're completing and make sure that you get everything done so that you have an opportunity to get really good grades and learn as much as you can. Because this is a different year, but it's also a year that you can learn and grow because our teachers are working very hard to give you what they would give you in the classroom to the best of their ability. So make sure you have your papers ready in the morning. Make sure you have your manipulatives ready when it's time for math, and definitely for your small group time, make sure that you come in on time and that you are ready and prepared for what you will receive. So I'd like to turn it over now to Mrs. Burnett, and she has a joke for you.
All right, Mrs. Chabatini, what do you call a shoe made out of a banana?
I don't know. What do you call a shoe made out of a banana?
A slipper.
Very nice. I love it. I have a joke for you. What did the football coach say to the broken vending machine?
I have no idea. What did he say?
He said, "Give me my quarterback."
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I like it. All right. Mrs. Burnett's going to tell you about something special that's coming up, and that pertains to our library.
All right. Hi, Coyotes. We have something very excited to share with you all. Starting next Friday, the 25th, from 1 to 3 p.m., you can stop by our front loop to pick up a book that you have checked out. Mrs. Ridley will be in the front loop from 1 to 3, so you can grab your books, and when you're done reading them, you can bring them back on Fridays, and she'll be able to exchange them out. So this is how you will check out a book. You can start looking at books now. What you will need to do is go to Mrs. Ridley's webpage and go to the library website under the News and Announcement tab, and you will be able to find the directions on how to check out a book. So we're super excited to get you guys books in your hands. Head to the library website for more information.
Great news. Thank you. And now here's Mr. Zanyartu.
All right. Well, good morning, Coyotes and families. This is Mr. Zanyartu with just another mindset behavior tip for the day. Hoping that you can make your week a good one. This mindset quote comes from a former president of ours, Theodore Roosevelt. And the quote goes like this: "Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence in doing." So what does that mean? Have you ever encountered a recent setback? Maybe you're doubting yourself, or you're scared to try something over again. Oddly enough, trying again actually helps you repair your confidence. The world's most successful people fail all the time. They learn and they try again. We've all made mistakes sometimes, and sometimes even multiple times. But it's our ability to get up that makes us stronger. I've been reflecting on how many people learn in this virtual mode, and I think you'll agree with me, Ms. Chabatini. The best kind of learning is where you mess up, make mistakes, and then figure out a solution on your own. So don't give up. Just keep trying, and when you find that solution, you will never forget it, and you'll be stronger than ever.
Perfect. I love that message. Thank you. All right, Mrs. Burnett's got our birthdays of the week.
All right, this is my favorite part, and I want to be so excited with you guys and share that we have some special birthdays this week. But let's start with TK and K. First, to get us going for TK, we have Joshua, Summer, and Emma. Happy birthday. In kindergarten, we have Isaiah, Alessandra, Elijah, Azalea, Phoebe, Angel, and Savannah. Happy birthday to each of you. First grade, we have Sean, Joshua, Jude, and Tristan. And in second grade, we have Carl, Kinsley, Isabella, and Miles. Very happy birthday. Third grade, we have Yuhan and Riley. Fourth grade, Carlos, Kylie, Alberto, Ruby, Ashley, C, and Priscilla. Happy birthday. Fifth grade, we have Devin, Kai, and Nolan. And last but not least, Antonio. Boys and girls, this is a big one. It is also Mrs. Chapatini's birthday this week, so very happy birthday to her as well. I hope you guys all have a great time celebrating.
Thank you. I love it. Happy birthday, everyone. And for the first time, we have our Coyotes of the Week. Your teachers have chosen one special person in their class for the first week, and it's really hard to choose. They all said it was super hard to choose just one person because so many of you are doing a great job. So keep up the good work. Only one person per week, so keep listening for your name. These are in no grade order, so listen carefully. In Mrs. Calvillo Murray's class, Valerie. In Mr. Pacey's class, Savannah. In Mrs. Phillips' class, Sean. In Mrs. Standish's class, Fernando. Mrs. Miranda's class, Taylor. And Mrs. Bryan, we have River. In Miss Hemrick's class, we have Aiden. In Mrs. Hess's class, Izzy. In Mrs. Lander's class, Cecily. Mrs. Treese's class, Rihanna. For Mrs. Hewitson, we have McKenna. For Mrs. Peterson, we have Keegan. And for Mrs. Maddox, we have Adeline. And Mrs. Schroeder, we have David. And Mrs. Hartley's class, we have Justice. Mrs. Greenstein, we have Shane. Mrs. Bethke, Adeline. In Mrs. Manzella's class, Hudson. In Mrs. Mendez's class, Mila. In Miss Winiger's class, we have Marigold. In Mrs. Trujillo's class, we have Zach. In Mrs. Pacey's class, Bella. In Mrs. Levin's class, Kamila. And in Mrs. Gett's class, Levi. Mrs. Tope's class, Samuel. For Mrs. Miller, we have Kenny. For Mrs. Vogel, we have Chloe. For Mrs. Winiger, we have Yandel. And for Mrs. Jaime, we have Madeline and Briar. And for Mrs. Treese, we have Sophie. And Mrs. Amcret, we have Garrett. And last but not least, in Ms. Lopez's class, we have Kane. So congratulations to all of you. Your teachers will be providing you with the hero bracelet. Here's just one of the colors that we have. Yours might be this color or another color, but we are super proud of you for working hard, and you'll get to wear your bracelet on your wrist to show everybody that you're doing a great job and trying your very best. All right, until next time, we'll see you next week, but work hard and be helpful around the house, and tell your parents thank you because they are helping with your learning, and we really appreciate all of their hard work. And have a wonderful week, everyone.